I just have like chronic discomfort when I talk about like body anatomy. I can't do it. It makes me very stressed out, so that's probably why.
Hi,
Also,
everybody.
everything I do is adorable.
That's true. That's true. I can confirm that. Sorry we missed last week. I got
Not
COVID.
She
I
still
still
has
have
it.
COVID.
That sounds like a you problem.
It is a me problem, but I'm making it a you problem.
You
so
may or may not have COVID too, Agni. You have like Schrodinger's
yeah,
COVID
you
right now.
fucking twat.
It's fine.
Get
I'll still be
tested.
here.
Get tested. Wear a mask. If you're sick, fucking wear a mask.
Or don't go to work.
Or don't go out. Just stay in your house with your grossness.
I get paid too much not to go to work.
Yeah.
America.
I hate
Anyway.
America.
So, welcome to Mist Walkers. We got some announcements, and thank you everybody for the hype train. My first announcement is it's Artemis's birthday! Woohoo!
On Wednesday.
Artemis's birthday. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
It's Affy's birthday on Wednesday.
Yeah, it
My
is.
birthday on Wednesday.
I thought you were going to play the fart sound.
Yeah. So that's a thing. Happy birthday to us. And speaking of birthdays, we have our birthday bash marathon this Saturday, starting at 11:30 with Together Among the Stars. Artemis and I are both going to be on it with Dungeon Daddy Rick from Hammer of the Gods podcast. It is our brand new show. It's like an hour-ish every Saturday, and it's super chill. Anybody can play it. If you've never played an RPG before or a tabletop RPG before, definitely something you can get your feet wet with. So if you want to play, watch our last VOD and then contact Artemis or fill out our consent form, which you can get at VacPackFF. That's tiny URL/VacPackFF. And fill that out. Let us know who you are, where we can find you. And yeah, just sign up to play. Again, super chill, super easy. You only need a D6, I think. If I remember correctly.
Yep. We adopted a penguin this last round, so.
Perfect. It is super chill. You don't have to worry about anything. There's not even really a character sheet. So nothing you need to really panic about. We are booked out until April, I believe. But, shit happens. People change their minds. And, April is going to come faster than we think.
Yeah, because all of a sudden it was February.
You said April.
I did say April. Okay, so next up, continuing with the birthday bash, we're going to be here all day from 11:30 till 12 midnight, 11:30 a.m. to 12 midnight, just doing some shit. We're going to be playing games. We got DM Jeremy who's going to be running a game for us. Obviously the thing with Rick. And, whatever it ends up being is what it ends up being. But it's not just mine and Artemis's birthday. It's actually Kayla's from Potions and Potpourri. Rick from
today.
Hers is today as well. Rick from Hammer of the Gods podcast as well. His was last week. Cedars is soon. Forget which date. The 4th. Sly is on the 2nd. So it's just like a big...
Jeez.
all our parents had sex 9 months ago. Insert X amount of years ago.
It was my dad's birthday almost.
Thank you for the hype train, everybody. Y'all are awesome. Woo woo. Oh, and it's so cute. It's a little kitty on the heart. Yes, yes. We like. Okay. I just want to change one thing real quick. Our sponsor for tonight is Canadian Dice, as if you didn't know that. Why did the cameras go away? There they are.
I don't know.
That was weird. So yeah, Canadian Dice. Go to canadiandice.ca, use the code TheVactaire, all one word, for 10% off of your dice order. And Maggie's pick of the week is the Dark Star dice. They're very cool. They're like a blue-black like swirl with white numbers. Very, very pretty. So yeah, you can use the code TheVactaire to get that as well. Thanks, Agni. Why are you such a twat? Seriously.
It's what I do.
I fucking hate you sometimes.
I know.
Oh god. Pardon me. Still fighting that cold. So what else we got? Tomorrow, Artemis and I are going to be on HamPod here on Twitch for Chaotic Academia Pandaros. We're still guest starring in that a little bit. Friday, we're back with Vixius 5. And we've launched a new merch store over on Society 6 because they actually let me use my emote or my logo. So that's fun. I can't fix it in Nightbot right now, but it is society6.com/thevactaireTTV, and you can get all of our swag there. And they actually let me use my logo, so that's happy. Anybody else got anything? Oh wait, duh. Black Girl White Coat. Donate. Black History Month. Really awesome organization. Raises money for Black and Hispanic people in the medical field to help them navigate any sort of issues that they're going to run into being people of color in the medical field, but also to help people of color actually obtain medical care because, you know, ingrained racism and shit. It's pretty shitty. Thank you, Cedar.
You know that's going to last like 5 minutes.
For not being a twat. You get the gong.
That's the point. To get them to donate more. Donate to charity.
Indeed. So, where we left off on Mistwalkers, you all had escaped Ilatuk after Athelstan's friend / cousin / not really.
Don't call that bitch my friend. His friend, excuse me. Sorry, I'm taking this very personally.
You are taking it personally. But I don't blame you because she broke the rules of the Ton. She attacked you openly in the church, the temple, and didn't go too well. You were seriously injured, and you all had to run for it, which you did, using some strange packets that you got from New Tempest that ultimately allowed you to fly. People using their wings, and Atlas just had a Nooming with Alaric and Liliana on his back. You escaped via Bill the Belay and Tommen into the wilds, and Athelstan had a little bit of a temper tantrum. However, it did reveal a new side to him. Sleeping for the night, you were woken by Ebb, the shadow dragon that resides in Darkon, who agreed to take Tommen and Bill somewhere else to keep them safe. And if the mists were to encroach any further, would move elsewhere to another domain and send word. You, on the other hand, all of you are headed to Valachan, putting Yenrik, your Harengon associate, into essentially a baby Bjorn on the front of Atlas. You head into the mists. So, I need Yenrik to make a survival check with advantage to try and navigate the mists.
I don't like that idea.
That's too bad.
Guidance.
I'll throw a bardic inspiration on that as well.
Flash of genius.
Can I intimidate him to give him a bonus?
No.
He's probably not with it enough to be able to understand an intimidation tactic.
Probably. Bardic Inspiration is a D8
Yes.
and a D4 from Guidance as well.
And just a straight 4 from Flash of Genius.
A 4 from Flash of Genius. Goodness. Flash of Genius. Thought it was a 3.
It's equal to my charisma modifier. I mean, my intelligence modifier.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
I'm gonna say if it's my charisma modifier, that's a +0.
Okay, so you head into the mists, and once again, that sort of neutral sensation falls over you. It's not cold, it's not hot, it's not wet, it's not dry. It's just sort of, you're very aware of your own skin and like where your clothes are touching it. And the noise is so faint and far away that it almost feels like you can hear the blood rushing in your eardrums. Like you've held a conch to it and you can hear the ocean, but it's your own bloodstream.
Is that what the sound of the ocean is when you hold up a shell?
Yes.
Yes.
Does anybody remember Bithra from that one shot?
Yeah. You okay, Sly?
No.
I think we just
Realization.
made her world turn upside down with that.
I'm sorry, buddy. That's exactly what it is.
Sure.
It's the blood.
It's
going through
actually the
yours,
ocean.
yeah.
It's actually the ocean because we have the ocean within us because we're 70% water.
Don't know if.
Yeah, it's blood. Anyway,
Technically, we're 70% water.
We are.
Eli, with your passive perception, some maybe 150 yards from where you enter the mists, you see a faint purple light.
And it's just sort of ahead of us.
Head to your right. Head to your right, about 150 yards.
I like tap Athelstan.
What?
Look,
Where?
I point where the fucking purple light is.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
I have to go look.
How about no?
What is it?
An old friend.
He like he just like looks from key light to the purple to the key light to the purple lantern to key light to the purple lantern, and then looks at Keli again and says, I can't even begin to tell you that's how dumb of an idea that is, because you should already know this, but, you know, I feel like you should be the one scolding me. This is a very interesting how the tables have tabled, as they say.
The tables of tables.
Why?
Are you coming with me or not?
Oh, for fuck's sake. He, like, takes a length of rope, and he's like, everybody, can we just, like, take a hot second to just chill for a second? He takes that as he's talking. He's like tying the rope to around Keli's waist and then around his waist, and then like tying the other one to like the saddle horn on Atlas. And he's like, don't let us disappear into the mist. We're gonna be just fine. And then he looks over at Keli and he's like, if you get me pulled in half, I will fucking haunt you for the rest of your fucking eternity. You old bitch.
Just casually on Athelstan's shoulder, like, what's happening?
He like takes you and he like sets you on Atlas's saddle.
I mean, we could all go together.
Do we want to go together? Who wants to go? Who wants to go to the strange purple lantern that my companion
is
here? What is it? What is it?
Like,
Just climb back
before I
up
was
on
just-
your shoulder, like.
Doesn't even flinch. Is this your friend? Wait, he out of character moves. You did tell him about this, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that's the one who led you through the mists and brought you to Darkon.
Yes.
That's a friend.
I mean, he brought me to you guys.
Well, the friend that brought you to Limbo. We're in Limbo.
Not in fucking limbo.
It's fucking Limbo. It is textbook Limbo. Believe me, Eugene. Eugene made me write 2 essays on it. Sorry, Breeze, what?
Regardless.
What did you say, Breeze?
This is absolutely limbo.
Yeah. They know. He puts from behind him, he just puts his hand out for a high five.
Okay, well, Keely's gonna start walking.
Oh, just tugging him from the way.
If the rest of you want to come, please, but she starts heading towards the purple light.
This is stupid.
Make a survival check.
$24.
Oh, jeez.
Natural
Thank
20.
gods!
Natty 20.
All right.
If it's time for it.
So
Dice have a story they want to tell, apparently.
Yeah.
you begin to follow this purple light, and it's very strange looking. It's like this ethereal halo around the source due to the mists that you're in. You can't make out a figure or a shadow of a body attached to it. It's just moving. And you keep following it, and it always seems to be just beyond your sight.
He's counting his steps.
She would call out, Karo, come back.
You hear your own voice echoing back to you.
This is folly, Kili. This is foolish.
Then the purple light begins to move closer.
Mina,
Yes.
comes.
You cut out there. I didn't hear what you said.
What comes to us?
I don't know. I've never felt anything like that before.
Kili?
It grows closer.
Kili?
Throw your weapon if you're that worried. He's not going to hurt us. He can't. It's against the rules.
At the mention of rules, he just you just hear it sounds like steel being shredded. It's his teeth grinding together. Oh, that fucking hurts.
Can you not?
Sorry, I forgot.
Pat, 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 pat.
Thank you.
Got you, bestie.
Got you, Ben.
It grows nearer, and still you do not see the silhouette of Karo holding this lantern that you assume is moving closer to you.
Can I make a perception
Wait.
check, I guess?
Sure.
Same.
Woofa doofa. I rolled a 10.
Eli with a 15, Yannick with an 11, Alaric with a 13.
Damn.
Oh, am I supposed to roll that too?
You don't
can
have
if you
to.
want.
You can if you want to.
Oh, do you want to give me Atlas's sheet?
No.
Sure. 7 for Breeze, 18 for Sly.
And just to be safe, I'm throwing protection from evil and good on myself.
Okay. All right. Good. So, Eli and Sly, you still don't see this figure. Sly, you don't really know what you're looking for, but you know generally that when there's a light source, there should be a shadow with it. Because something needs to hold the light source. Especially when it's something like this, like a lantern, as you've been told, held by the assistant to the Raven Queen.
Is there any change to the scent in the air?
No.
Hmm.
It's a very neutral scent. It doesn't smell like dirt. It doesn't smell like rain. It just is.
Even the
I feel like that's
gods,
almost weirder than
even the gods have scent. Is the purple light? Is there form and does there seem a certain form or energy or aura about the purple light?
Other than it's moving closer to you, to a point where it's actually at a point where it's going to be kind of circling around you almost. Other than that, no. There's no substance to it.
Okay, well, I tried to roll that. I don't know where that went.
My
Not where
fantasy
it was
grounds
supposed
froze.
to.
His
Oh,
eyes are
okay.
just like he's just like slowly turning about.
Yeah, I mean, Keelay's just waiting. She's watching because the last time that she saw this, all it did was like move the mist to the side. So there was no shadow last time.
The purple light ends up about 10 feet directly in front of you, Keelai, and stays.
I look at Athelstan. I'll yell if I get in trouble, and then step into the sphere.
As you step forward with the rope tied around your waist, the face of Karo does come to you, illuminated by this purple light. He moves the lantern somewhat to the side, cocks his head, and waits.
Can you help us?
With?
We head for Valachan.
That is not where you belong, Keelai.
The whole place is not where I belong.
Isn't it?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one that brought me here.
I'm assuming we can't hear any of this.
You hear Keelai's side of the conversation. I did not bring you here. I brought you to where you belonged.
Did I die?
No.
What's going on with the gate?
The gate begins to fail. Somewhat. They're working to secure it.
I don't understand. It wasn't there when I left.
Many things have changed since you were brought here.
I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing.
Such is the mystery of life. and death.
How can I protect them?
You can't.
So I'm just doomed to fail. Again!
I did
Athelstan
not say
calls
that.
Into the mist. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Athelstan calls into the mist. We can take care of ourselves.
Shut up, Athelstan.
You shut up.
How do we fix Darkon? Your mistress must know something.
If she does, she is not deemed to tell me how to fix it. The trials of the living are not our concern.
Why did you bring me here?
Your choices brought you here, Keli. You know by now that the mists are a prison. It's not just for the Dark Lords.
So I'm gathering.
Eli, I'm running out of patience.
You don't have any to begin with, Athelstan.
People can change.
Come here. Meet him.
He looks up at Sly. Are you sure that you wanna? Oh, for fuck's sake! He just
Leaning into this,
He pokes his head in first.
leaning into this little purple bubble, you just see Keli and this sourceless purple light.
Oh, fun! A god only you can see. And he walks all the way in.
Why can't I see you?
Gods without faces freak me out.
He's not a god.
The disciple of a god.
So am I.
Still powers beyond those who are not gods. Gods to man. Unlike yourself. Of course, like yourself.
This one has not come close enough to see me.
Can we hear him now that we're in the spear or no? Aha.
No.
I don't know what to do, Karo.
It is not my position to give you any sort of influence or direction or guidance.
What is your job?
To bring the souls where they are meant to be.
Literally, Athelstan was just about to say that. so I guess he says that pretty much at the same time.
As, I'm, holding a coin, oh, I was right.
Oh, honey.
I believe that one thinks I am some sort of
No,
reaper.
Not the boatman.
He functions as a boatman.
He's the farer, not the boatman.
He does both.
Ferryman? It's the same. All
He
these
does both.
It's a little more complex than that, but
Yeah, we get to start just applying adjectives all day long. Adjectives, nouns, whatever you want. Conjectures, adjunctions, conjunctions.
I'm not from around here, guys.
And he like kind of like looks up at you and he looks you up and down. He's like, we know. But granted, is anybody truly?
I feel better about the whole situation. The pun. You're welcome, Avi. Gonna put this away now.
Just put it away.
Doing it.
You're okay, Sly.
Okay.
Besides, if we were all dead, I wouldn't make you pay your own way.
Aw, bestie.
At that point, Karo kind of turns to the right and then looks back at you, lifting the lantern again so you can see his face very clearly. Good luck, Eli of Elysium and Darkon.
Right.
And he begins to walk away. You guys can see the purple light begin to dissipate, leaving you mildly separated from the rest of your party.
Like kind of tugs on the rope a little bit.
Give me a dexterity saving throw, you and Sly and Keli.
Oh boy.
In my defense, the name kind of sounds similar, okay?
He's based off of the boatman.
Yeah.
Very similar. There are some different caveats to it, but yes.
Yeah.
So right away, I messaged Alfie and I was like, "Is this what it is?" So I was on the right track, kind of.
I literally, for some reason, almost rolled a deception check instead of a dex saving.
No, that's me. That's
No,
my-
you're not deceiving your inability to stay on your feet. Sorry.
Yeah. 17.
All right. So
Doing good today.
Eli
Rolled a 13.
rolled a 13. Athelstan
Now we're all
17.
going down because I'm
Fly,
tied to the
19.
bit.
So, as you like tug on the rope, Athelstan, it takes like 2 seconds maybe before you feel this rope around your waist yank forward. Sly, you manage to like
He just like grabs onto
like
his ears.
koala around Athelstan's head. Eli, you stumble fall on your face, but you find yourself with Gordon holding the other side of the rope. You guys are all right?
I can't see anything.
Just
Wait.
Sly, your
from
nails.
Alfie.
Sly, your nails. Thank you.
Oh, I was just gonna tell you to open your eyes, but that works too. You okay, Eli?
He like looks down at Keela and he just like pulls the rope so that way she's just like up on her feet. Get up.
We should get
You
out of
see
the
me?
mist.
He like dusts you off. You seem angry.
What dust?
He just because he's dusting you off doesn't mean anything comes off. He's
Like
just doing
the
it
dust
to do
on
it.
your shoulder? Same thing?
He's like,
So, what was that about?
He's the one who led me to Darkon.
did you
Right.
So
die?
you thought it would be a good idea to see him again?
I did not die. At least not according to him.
Not the ferryman, therefore, and not dead.
His job is to take souls from one place to another. So, in a way, yes. He
It's not
serves
the
the
boat.
Raven Queen.
Trust me, I've been in way too many. What's it called? Not psychology, philosophy. I've had to endure way too many philosophy classes with way too many bored ass wizards to have to fucking. You know, we spent
Okay,
an entire
well, your
period-
bored-ass wizards don't know what they're talking about.
spent an entire
So-
period debating whether or not the door handle had a consciousness.
I'm just like sitting there, like not the dumb one. Still
You are
like
not-
really mad about the whatever it was. Being like, I thought you were the stupid one.
It's like he doesn't
No,
he
you're
doesn't
not,
use coins.
No, Lily's. No, you're not stupid. Just because you are unfamiliar with someone else's culture that you have never had experience with before doesn't make you stupid. Being an idiot makes you stupid. And he looks at Keyline.
He couldn't help.
I mean,
He also said, "I'm not where I belong." None of us are.
We're in the middle of the mists. Does anybody belong here?
No, but he says that I belong in Darkon, and he's right. We shouldn't have left.
Turns around to the rabbit. This better be good. The Harangon.
It is fantastic.
Then let's go.
As you say that,
Onward.
Keela, you begin to see the shadows moving within the mists, things that you know reside here.
Bye bye.
Take my sword out, just in case.
Yenrik, I need another survival check, please.
Alrighty then.
Turns on the cannon just in case.
Ooh. Oh,
Okay.
God!
Flash of genius.
No! Do you have inspiration? Or something?
I mean,
No.
I can guide it to you.
Demon doesn't give me
Motherfucker,
Too late.
roll 11.
15 now.
Help!
Okay. With a 15, you're okay. You begin to hear the strange musical notes on the breeze, except there isn't a breeze. It just drifts
there's a
towards
breeze.
you.
They're right there. Sorry.
Get out. Don't actually leave, please. You'll mess up the camps. So these musical notes kind of float in towards you, and Breeze, you recognize them. It's one of the first kind of tunes you ever learned how to play during your education. And it's almost like it's calling to you, trying to guide you away from your party, like a siren song.
Music. Based off of his tutelage.
Recognize this.
He reaches down and takes your hand.
Do we all hear the music, though?
Does it seem to be not where we're going? At least where Yenrik's taking us? It's not?
Seems to be towards the shadows that are moving just on the periphery.
Yeah. Then Athelstan does reach down and like kind of does that like tap against someone's hand to kind of like that finger question, like can I take your hand kind of thing.
this is the musical equivalent of that weird baby voice that Atlas wanted to go chase after, isn't it?
Stay with me.
But it wants me to go.
I don't want you to go.
Are we sure this is the right way? And not there?
We'll find out.
How about you come with us and you can tell me all about what they're singing? Teach me something new.
Please. And he's like looking at the shadows as he says it.
Do the shadows look familiar?
Make a perception check.
Does Atlas recognize the song?
No.
Okay.
Perception.
Eli, however, you hear in the back of your head,
Oh, I'm so sorry, Keli. Oh, we can barely perceive what you're saying.
I did not understand any of that.
No, thank you. I know I can't do it. But...
Do I need to make a perception check to see the fucking face that Keeli's making right now?
I would say you're pretty well in tune with Keeli, so you see the oh shit face without fail.
Just like grabs their ear. No, listen to me.
Breeze, for your perception check, you do not recognize the figures that are moving beyond what you've already seen previously in the mists.
I need to roll anything hearing that nonsense?
No.
Okay.
For now.
Keep going. And he like pushes everyone forward.
Where are we going, Yenrik?
Behind Atlas, yeah. We're going.
Forward.
Okay. With the push from Athelstan, handhold, and Keeli's oh shit face, you continue through the mists.
Lean your head over, Artemis.
Following Yenrik's guidance, the mists begin to part around you, lessening, slipping away from your bodies, until you feel an oppressive heat, cloying and wet, immediately making hair stick to your bodies, clothes stick to your skin. The humidity here is oppressive.
Mm-hmm.
But it's strange. As hot and as humid as it is, there's this underlying chill that just curls up the backs of your arms, up your spine, down your legs. It's untraceable. It makes no sense of why you're feeling it. But most of you recognize this as the feeling of being watched.
But not like Athelstan watching you from all angles all the time.
Not like that. You're used to that at this point. Except maybe Yenrik. But this is something watching you. Looking around, you see thick troves of forest. Trees so high and so thick, it would take all of you to wrap around the base of some of these trunks. And the canopy itself casts a shadow across the land. The ground itself is spongy but firm. And you can see beyond the dark green moss that covers most of it that the earth itself is dark and fertile. Welcome home, Yenrik. This is where you hail from.
It's good to be home.
Oh, I love it here.
So glad I'm not on the ground with heels.
Y'all don't know. This is kind of like the garden. Well, yeah, you do know because Athelstan went on like an autistic rant about it. But he's like, oh God. Oh my Mina. Mina.
I'm here.
Mina.
I would be very careful.
It's so green and I can smell predators in the area.
There's definitely that, but more.
What?
I'm not sure. Let me think on it.
Take your time, my love. He lets go of Keeli's ear.
Make me a survival check again, Yenrik, just to kind of figure out where you're at.
Since I'm home, do I get advantage?
Yep.
Just your favorite terrain.
Guidance.
And a D4. Sort of looking around, you open your ears a little further. You allow the forest, the jungle, to sink into your very body, your very bones. And you identify that you're close to the Starving Water, which is a lake in the northeastern quadrant of the known area of Valachan. From here, it's probably about a 2-day journey to Acello, which is your home village.
Alrighty. We got a couple days ahead of us, so we might want to get walking.
Either way.
I'm
Eyes
assuming
open,
you get out
everybody.
of the Herongon, Bjorn.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
literally just like tied on down. Yeah, just Atlas is like flop, I imagine.
All right.
Athelstan like looks down at Breeze and like kind of lifts her hands. He's like, I hope that was okay.
Nods.
Huh? Sorry.
Nods. This humidity's gonna be terrible for my fur, though.
It'd be a nice cleansing for you.
How's my hair look?
No, it's just gonna be poof.
Humid.
It's both poofy and like slick down to the back of your neck.
Familiar feeling. And he just like frowns when you say gross.
Mine.
He pulls up your head. He's like looking at your. He's like, it's fine.
No, the fur.
Oh. Wait,
The
hang on.
lower
Yeah,
half.
You're yeah, I was gonna say you're a
Yeah.
satyr, and he like looks down at your ass, and he's like, it's okay.
I don't know if it'll show up, but I'm gonna try. I feel like we all look like this.
Is this a Yeah, I was gonna say, is this a floofy chicken?
Floofy chicken. Absolutely.
I love those. They got floofy feet. They got floofy feet. Little feather booties.
Okay, so moving from the area where you've come in through the mists, Yenrik, you begin to lead the way towards the Starving Water. From there, you can follow the River of Scales towards the Osella fork in the river.
I would like to be on the alert for predator movement or like scent change and stuff like that. I'm sorry.
Sure, make a perception check.
It smells like everything forever.
I can smell everything. Why won't it let me roll? I'm double clicking. Oh,
Fantasy rounds might be frozen again.
I'm re-rolling that with an inspiration.
Okay. I also need a marching order, please.
I'll take point.
What are you watching, Rob?
Just what Alaric pinged in back in session chat. I didn't think it would come through the mic.
Oh. That's better. Dirty 20.
As we're
Roll
moving,
5 at first.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace.
All right.
Oh, I'm
Very
glad you
good.
did that because I was just gonna do that, but that's fine.
Yeah, just give me a second here.
It's very limited
okay.
spell slots.
No, it's fine. I just have to remember how to target everybody.
I also need that marching order. Yenrik is
Oh.
up front.
Yep. I guess maybe
How do you-
Athelstan would like kind of take up the rear to kind of keep an eye on our backs, I guess.
I don't know how to do that.
You just tell me where you are. Like, if you guys are marching like 2 by 2 or in single file, you just kind of tell me where you are in that order.
Oh, well, we all know where I am.
Either on Gordon's or on Athelstan.
Yeah, so which one are you on right now?
Might come
Athelstan.
to a fight.
Teamwork.
Makes the dream work.
It's just, Alec would be near the middle, probably next to Liliana.
That's a nice shoe.
Okay.
What poor debutante's
He's-
closet did you just steal that from?
He's gonna be like in the middle of everybody, probably.
Okay.
Near probably Atlas.
Excuse me, this one's one of mine.
I
All right.
say
And how
what-
far ahead are you, Yenrik?
15.
15? Okay. All right. Are you trying to be stealthy or are you just kind of leading?
yeah.
Okay. Need a stealth check then from everyone.
Right, I'm trying to do the fucking thing here.
Understand.
Ew. Inspiration reroll.
Sure.
I like the music.
That was almost a
That's-
2.
With pass
Did it-
without trace, that's 22.
21.
Did it apply it like I wanted it to or not?
It applied the concentration to you, but not the effect to the party.
Fucking Sly
Damn
got
it,
a
I do that wrong.
29.
Every time.
It may not be set up correctly.
Sly got a 29. She just
Breeze gets a
oof
20.
disappears from the shoulder. Sorry, what did you say? Breeze. Holy shit!
Okay, Breeze got a 28.
I have a 34.
And Keela got a
I'm fucking re-rolling that because I have inspiration.
Sure.
I don't know why it should just be a straight roll. I don't know why it's doing that. It should just be a straight roll.
Hey, Even Footing Games. Welcome in. Thanks for the raid. Because of your armor, you have disadvantage.
Yeah, but with pass without. Oh, never mind. That's right.
Pass with the
Okay.
charge just gives you a plus 10.
16.
Okay. Yenrik, the people behind you, most of them are quiet, but then you hear, like, clunking. And it's not just Keli. It's Gordon, too. He's a big bull man. It's gonna take a bit for him to, be quiet, but he's just tromping along to the rear of you and a little bit to the left. Kind of like he's fanning out behind you to kind of keep watch. But you're so stealthy, Yenrik, that he loses sight of you. Oh, I lost him. I lost Breeze? Babe?
Yes.
Oh, there you are. Hi.
Give him your
Hi.
tail.
So you might want to help guide Gordon.
Yeah.
I'm all right. I'm all right. We're going on a path. It's all good. I just lost sight. It's fine.
I imagine that scene like in Kung Fu Panda when Tiger like throws her arm out and Viper just like skids along her arm and it's just Sly off of Athelstan's arm. Swing.
All right. So you arrive at the Starving Water. Now, Yenrik, you know that this landlocked lake is saltwater. And where it's located, there isn't really any other water source. So I need everybody to make a survival check to determine how prepared you were when you arrived here in Valachan.
Not at all.
Luckily, the druid can make water.
18.
No, I know what I'm
16.
doing. I know what I'm doing.
Athelstan's always prepared to go
Nice.
hunting anyway.
Yeah, they got a 12. Atlas got a 21.
Ulrich is an artificer. He probably knows how to distill the salt out of the water.
He's got a filter system.
Make an intelligence check.
All right.
Hydration check,
Hydrate.
literally.
Uh,
Thanks, Aaron.
12.
Thanks, Aaron, for the hydration check. 12, yeah, you know how to do it, but you don't have the equipment to do it.
Did you spell water slide?
First day with her new mouth.
Bad day to wear white.
I mean,
Or is
I mean,
it?
for
Great
who? For who?
You're welcome.
Sorry. Did anything come off of that perception check for Athelstan? It was a dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Just to let, if that needs to roll, that's fine. But just he rolled a dirty 20 on that perception check.
Okay. So
Keeping an eye
I
out
will
for
say
anything on our backs.
there's a lot of predators around here,
Mm-hmm.
including but not limited to the people that you're traveling with. There's nothing close. However, the nature of a jungle and the creatures that live here, that could change very, very quickly.
Oh yeah, he's keeping an eye out for when that changes.
Okay.
He's resisting the urge to travel on all fours right now. Let's just say that.
I figured.
Is Atlas still the squishiest out of
Probably
everybody
not.
here?
I have an AC of 14.
I
I guess
think
probably Ginrick.
it's
What
not
do these
Yenrik.
words mean?
Isn't Yenrik a rabbit person? A herringon?
Oh.
Are they fast in any way?
Why does Atlas only have an 11 AC?
May not have
Excuse me?
equipped his leather
Oh.
back
Oh,
after the party.
Equip that
okay.
shit.
Yeah, there it is.
We fucking equipped.
It's only a 12,
That's.
but
I was gonna say that's not any better.
Why is it that bad?
A
Because
dex
druids.
of +1.
We
I
need to
don't
get that.
know what
We need to get
AC
that boy some
is.
studded leather. Damn.
what was that, Sly?
I don't know what AC is.
It's your
class.
armor class. So on the
It's
main
on
page of your
main.
character sheet, where it
Mine
says
says-
senses, dark vision, under that,
Re-equip
AC,
your armor, Sly.
15. What is okay?
Re-equip your armor.
Re-equip it?
Yeah, go to your inventory,
Oh,
sweetie.
there it is. I got it.
Do I not already have it?
No. Your AC is actually 16.
Nice. Is that good or bad?
That's better. It's
Okay.
better. It's better than a 14 that I have.
Nice.
Better than the 15 I have.
Basically, if I roll a 16, I hit you.
But if she rolls under that, she doesn't.
That's what that means?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
your armor class. It's how easy or hard you are to hit. That's why we roll d20s before we attack, to see if we hit the AC of our opponent. Oh, honey,
Oh.
it's okay.
Okay, look. I finally understood what a D6 and a D8 and a D20 is like 2 months ago. So you know
and we're
what?
very proud of you.
You're good.
learning. You're learning a new game, and you're doing pretty damn well with
2
it.
years in, it's
This
fine.
fucking bitch
mean,
just rolled a
The
30
moment, the
something.
light bulb moment, like, oh, a D20.
That makes me feel so good, though, seeing those light bulb moments. Get
Yeah.
your friends in. If you have games that you play, don't be afraid to try new things. You're like,
For sure.
because playing with friends is really rewarding.
Wait, I did what? Wait, what? Hold on. Guest appear. What? There's a
What?
comment.
Oh, yeah. Gordon was at the college,
Oh,
the school.
What? Oh.
Gordon.
Oh.
Gordon went with. Yeah, Gordon is. He's traveling
Gordon
right
went
now.
to college. He didn't go to 400 years of medical school to be mistreated like this.
Well, that's fun. I just found that out. That's cool. I love that. That sounded really sarcastic. I'm
He
so
kicked
sorry.
butt.
A little bit.
Genuinely.
A little
He's
bit.
got surgeon energy.
He kicked butt.
He's like, but Scrub's surgeon energy.
I mean,
I'm the
So,
top.
Did
by the time
basically
you make it
operate
to
on-
the southwest tip of the starving water, night has begun to filter in through the trees above. You think it would probably be best to make camp, especially you, Yenrik. You know, traveling at night is not super wise here.
Yeah. We should not camp directly next to the water.
why not?
Athelstan rolls up from the bush, from the brush and stuff like that, and he's like, "There are so many things out there that could eat us, right? And I'm excited, but we should probably bed down for the night."
Why
Yeah,
should we not sleep next to the water?
Oh, that sounds awful. Who knows what's in there?
Big things come to drink from the water.
Also,
I
it's
mean,
murky.
We have a bubble.
It'd be better to still not draw attention.
Okay,
I do agree with the rabbit on this one. Sorry, with Yenrik on this one.
just
Sorry,
show me.
I'm still working on that.
Just show me a good place, and our bubble
I'd say
will go up.
about 100 and some odd feet into the brush.
Athelstan like moves like pine cones and stuff. Well, not pine cones because it's more tropical, but like I don't know, banana peels. He
Coconut husks, rocks, moss.
coconut husks, rocks, and like bones and stuff. He picks up one bone. He's like, and he puts it in his pocket.
So, Breeze, you are able to find a large enough space to put the bubble down, and it's a welcome relief. That climate-controlled atmosphere of the tiny hut allows you to get some respite from the cloying humidity. However, that chill does not go away. The one where there's eyes on you, you're sure of it. There's something out there watching you, and it's not Athelstan.
He is watching everybody, though.
He is, but this is you're again, you're all familiar with the way you get that sort of creepy crawly feeling with Athelstan, that you are being watched, regardless of which way Athelstan is facing. This is different. This is something hungry. And we're going to take a quick break right there. So I can go blow my nose. Because COVID.
Oh, baby.
We'll be right back. And I will get to that card after.
Black girl.
Hello, we're back. Did you miss us? Why?
I missed you.
Oh, I know. I missed you guys too.
Oh, I was talking to chat, but I also missed you, Effie. I also missed you quite a bit. Listen. My toilet, my bathroom flooded this morning. I don't need any more of that.
All right. So I need, I'm assuming you're taking watches.
Yeah.
Who's taking the first watch?
I will.
Okay. Anybody with Yenrik or Yenrik solo?
Atlas can go with them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Is that a good idea? No offense to Atlas, of course.
Then Keelan can. I don't care. One of these two people can.
All right, let's do Keeley. So I need a perception check, either one at advantage or both of you single.
I have a +4.
Disadvantage if you do not have dark vision.
I have dark vision.
Okay.
What do you
What
have
are we doing?
there?
My headset died.
Perception check, disadvantage if you do not have dark vision.
5.
What?
+5.
Okay, then I'll give you advantage.
That's what they just asked, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Here at the sort of southwest pond outside of the lakes, setting into the brush where you were able to set up the bubble, the dome, There's no real movement other than the occasional bird higher up in the trees or like a stick breaking some distance away. Nothing close by. Even with your view of the water's edge from where you are, you don't see anything moving.
I'm gonna go patrol as I start taking off everything down to my skivvies.
What are you doing?
I just told you.
Why are you doing that? Stay in the damn bubble.
I'm gonna also forage for some food while I'm out. I got this.
Yo, I'm getting too old to be babysitting.
Athelstan just like in his sleep, and he's like, Keela, you're loud when you're angry. Shut up.
Do you let him go?
Give me a second here. I'm looking at my fucking spells.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I think this is better than what would have happened with Atlas. I'm sorry.
I just reach over and tap him and cast Pass Without a Trace on him again.
Okay.
Please, don't do anything incredibly stupid. I realize that I just met you and I don't know you, but I need to protect these morons.
They're in the bubble. They're fine.
Yeah, okay. Just don't do anything dumb.
No promises.
All right, Yenrik,
Yeah.
I need a survival check and a stealth check. Presuming you are trying to be stealthy anyway.
You did say survival,
With
right?
a 34 on your stuff.
Jesus.
I did say survival, yes. So that's a natural 1.
He's gonna get fucking lost.
So heading out in your skivvies only, you attempt to forage. What are you looking for exactly?
Fruits, berries, stuff like that.
Okay. You do find some sort of like waxy looking red berries. Do you take the red berries?
Take all of it.
Take all of it? Okay.
All of the things.
All right, give me another survival check.
Go with the 1.
Oh my god, another one?
I
This
don't
is
even
like
know,
Eli
bro.
has nerve problems.
You are gone for about the entire extent of your watch, and you return with a handful of waxy red berries.
So, how did it go?
Fantastic. Nothing tried to eat me.
What you got there?
Berries.
Maybe have Atlas look at them?
Yeah, of course.
Atlas is big on berries. You should meet Straw Harold.
Atlas is big on everything.
That's very true.
He is about that height, isn't he?
Yes.
With no intention, I'm assuming, to eat the berries.
No.
your watch comes to a close. Eli, you didn't see anything beyond Yenrik leaving and then coming back.
Fantastic.
Who's taking second watch?
I'll go.
All right, anybody else?
Sure, let's cause some chaos.
Oh dear.
All right. So Yenrik and Artemis, you guys turn in. I need a perception check from one of you at
do
advantage.
we see the berries, by the way? Does Athelstan see the berries?
Yeah.
They're fucking poisonous, aren't they?
I don't know. Make a
Eli
nature
really
check.
that much like me.
Nature or survival?
I don't plan to eat them. Well, granted, like, it wouldn't hurt me even if it did, but like... 19.
Yeah, they're fucking poisonous as shit.
Like, the Athelstan, look, yeah, of course, because for one thing, the waxy bit tipped me a cedar off. It's like, don't eat fucking random berries you find in the forest unless you know what you're foraging for. Like, 100%. Athelstan, like, kind of, like, rubs his crusty eye, and he's like, the fuck do you have those for?
Like, IRL, my brother and I went... my brother took me mushroom foraging a couple times because he's really into mycology, and now I am too. And he was explaining, like, pointing out the things that were, like, super dangerous and not, and I'm like, they all look the same!
That's the problem!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, he looks at Yenrik and he's like, why the fuck do you have those?
For someone to eat?
He, like, looks around, he's like, he looks at Keli. He looks back at Yenrik. Don't fucking eat those.
I didn't plan on it. I have provisions.
Are you planning to feed them to one of us?
I would never do such a thing.
Sly, you can make an insight check if you like. Yenrik, persuasion or deception in the tower?
Fuck.
15.
It's probably not
Holy
trying to
shit!
poison you.
Fucking hell!
It's probably fine. That wasn't his intention.
Whatever. Nobody eat the waxy red berries. They're poisonous.
All right.
But
So,
the
Keli and Yenrik, you guys turn in. Fly, Athelstan, I need a perception check, either one from each of you or one at advantage.
I only have a +2 perception, Sly.
I have a +1, but I have dark vision.
I have...
So does
well,
Athelstan.
I have like dark vision to the 4th power.
Yeah, so you do it.
Mm-hmm.
I have a... Sorry, wait. It says +11 beside dark vision.
That's your passive perception.
Oh, okay.
What were you
You're
gonna
looking
say,
at your
Artemis?
skills tab.
Yeah, I don't have... No. You do it.
Artemis, what were you gonna say? You held up your finger.
I was literally just gonna say that Key would have used one of her uses of sending to let Gabriella know that they were not still in fucking Darkon.
Oh, okay. So what do you say?
Just texting your girlfriend.
Yeah. No longer in Darkon. Headed for Valachan. Institute not safe.
She was there for that. Oh wait, no.
No, she wasn't.
Yeah, she was an ill. Sorry, I forgot.
Okay, so Institute not safe. If you finish early, find us in Valachan. We'll check in soon.
You receive a response, and it is the first time that you've heard Gabriella's voice. This is really weird. I did not expect you to speak into my head.
And CRONCH just died.
Still, working in Kartakis. I don't know how long I will be, but thank you for checking in.
Okay, she goes to bed.
Okay.
When they pass each other, Athelstan's like, "Why are you making such a gay face?"
Because I was doing gay things in my head.
That's disgusting. Not because it's a gay, but because it's you.
You're welcome. We all know what you get up to with Mina. How's that any less weird for me?
He kind of like cocks an eyebrow, and he's like, "Can't help that I'm pansexual, baby." He just like goes to keep watch.
Ew.
Okay. Cedar, once you get back in, go ahead and give me a perception check at advantage.
What happened?
Fantasy Grounds, gonna Fantasy Grounds.
Oh no! I'm like that. Let me in. Let
My
me in.
internet's been all fucky all day, so it's not surprising.
Wait.
Oh, okay, cool.
I was
As
wondering
Fantasy
why.
Grounds is resetting, can we take a moment to acknowledge that I remembered how to send you a message without asking how to do it?
Absolutely, I'm super proud of you.
I'm proud of you, and I didn't even know that it happened.
And it was
Excuse me.
the one. I'm
Also,
learning.
go check out
Ugh.
Canadian Dice.
Whisper.
Who was
Sure.
that?
Guess.
Is it Windsor?
Yeah.
Oh, you baby boy.
Hello. Hello.
Windsor.
Hello.
The Merry Wives of Windsor.
Wrinkle Pig is in bed hiding, so I brought the wrinkle mug.
Nice.
Merch
Pasta
available.
is
Check out her
currently
Instagram.
Pasta's currently got the mouse toy that Cedar sent and is pulling it literally across the kitchen, letting it go, and then running after it.
Sam does that too. It's great.
Awesome.
Well, he does it while being sedentary, but you know.
Oh no,
Fair enough.
Pasta's like full speed, and she just ran into the refrigerator door. So
Yeah, well, she's 2 years old with nary a brain cell, does not even know ABCs. So
that's true. She has one brain cell, and it's used for breathing. So
not that I can say much else for Sam, but he's 12, so his bones are a little bit more fragile.
And then Wrinkle Pig's like, "You guys have a brain cell?"
It's just like stop trying to share my brain cell. There's only ever one left.
Just falls over like, "Wait, they have a brain cell?"
He's got one brain cell, and it's hungry for chimkins and snugs and hugs. Fantasy
She's
Grounds, why you
like,
not let me back in?
She just likes to Tokyo drift into
My
a wall.
God.
it's
When I, like-
it's like it let me in, but it's like, oh, there, it's taking forever to open the character sheets.
Yeah,
Resolved-
it's so
it's
slow.
empty. Resolved connection.
Are you
Somebody
getting
check
bad
the
weather
news.
too?
Somebody check the news. Did the Canadian government allow an Americans to go shoot down another kite?
Probably. So I did
It
just
landed on
roll
mine.
your perception check. You got a 22.
Oh, hot ding dang damn.
So
That's a natural 20.
it is a natural 20.
Oh, I see it. Well, granted, I can already see everything, but I see everything. Because I have
smells.
I have predator sight.
You do have predator sight.
Eldritch invocations.
So you hear just faint whispering. Somewhat far away, but close enough that you're aware of it. You can't make any words out. Either it's not in a language that you know, or it's too far away for it to be sort of figured out. And in addition to that, as you look out beyond the dome towards the starving water, you see a very large figure. Windsor, stop helping me. Sir.
Windsor just
His little
appears.
dipstick tail. Also, I'm sorry, but I'm listening to the stream music, and it sounds like Happy Home Paradise from Animal Crossing. And there's pleasant little birds singing in the background, and I'm
There
like, I'm on vacation, but also about to die. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, that's
Over
totally.
the water, there's a figure, or
Yes,
something very big.
it's on all fours, and it has a long tail that spikes out, and big plates off of its back
It's in the water. Or it's on the water.
at the water.
At the water, taking a fucking sip.
The fucking Stegosaurus.
I was gonna say, is it a Stegosaurus?
Oh wait, can I see it? Can I see this?
Yeah, you can see this.
Yeah, like literally, Athelstan's like, he's like, don't say anything, but look.
Have I seen a dinosaur before?
You've never seen a dinosaur before.
And he's like,
The fuck is that?
it's a Stegosaurus.
It's Spike from Land Before Time.
He even looks like he's goofy like Spike.
Can I pet it?
No, I would not recommend that right now. Have you never seen anybody play IO before? I want to play that game so bad. I want to be a baby Stegosaurus. Anyway, no, I don't recommend like going and petting it. It's on alert. It's on alert right now, and also probably might about to be getting its face bit off by whatever's in the water. But oh my fucking gods! How big is it? Right, like.
In D&D terms, it is a large, between large and huge creature.
Okay, so it's kind of young.
Kind of young.
I'm writing in my notes. Can on watch would Sly, faint whispering on my watch, can't make out what they're saying. A fucking stegosaur. He's just watching it and like trying and like he's keeping an eye on everything else too, but he's also like every once in a while he'll cut his eyes over to it and just like kind of keeping an eye on the area.
Okay. So the whispering doesn't go away. It just remains sort of at this distant, unintelligible noise.
He does mention that the Sly. Can you hear that?
Yes, Sly, you can hear that.
Yes.
It's like.
Can I understand it?
No.
It's really irritating me.
It is very irritating, but it's a trap.
Yeah.
Always assume that it's a trap, right?
As you start to fall into a trap.
I mean, I have fallen into one or two of them, but Randlar's not very good at setting traps. So how's it going with you and Gordon?
Good.
Yeah.
Fun.
You guys
Living my best life.
You guys left cracks in the ceiling at what the fuck is his name? Shit. What's his name?
Van Richten.
Van Richten. I almost said I almost said Van Halen. You guys left cracks in the ceiling at Van Richten's. Nice.
An improvement.
Yes.
How are things with... I'm drawing a blank.
Mina.
Mina? How are things with Mina?
She's right here.
Hi.
Other shoulder.
Hi. Am I looking in the wrong direction? I like my orientation, like on where I am, this way. You're
Well,
this
I mean,
way.
technically, Athelstan is above you in the layout, so.
This is your shoulder. My right shoulder. This is her shoulder.
So also my right then. I would be looking to my left.
Sure,
right?
Sure. I'm sitting on your left. It's going extremely well. I fall more and more helplessly in love every day. Mina, there's a Stegosaurus outside. Look at the Stegosaurus.
Sly, as you look towards the Stegosaurus, it has moved to the edge of the starving waters and leans down to take a deep drink.
Uh-oh.
So want to make any bets that it gets its entire face ripped off by whatever's lurking underneath the water?
Like, entire face? Or, like, entire head? Like, right up to the, like, shoulders?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
I'm going with right up to, like midway down the neck.
Midway down the neck. Okay, I'll go with beak. I'll go with like beak to brow. I really hope not though, because it is really fucking cool.
Maybe it'll eat what's in the water.
Oh, well, they're, as far as I know, they were not typically carnivorous.
Make a nature check.
Maybe it's a plant.
Maybe it is a plant. Where'd Athelstan go? Oh god, Athelstan is missing. Again. Hang on. They took Athelstan away from me. Okay, there we go. Nature check.
You don't know fucking anything about dinosaurs.
I rolled a 10!
Yeah. You've
I
never
can't
seen
remember.
a fucking dinosaur before.
I've
Other
seen
than the
them
one
in
that you got turned into.
I've seen them in the books, though. We talked about this. He's too busy to remember anything. He's like, I don't know what they fucking need. Look at the bones coming out of its back. I wonder if I can do that.
Those are bones?
They're plates. They're like, I don't know. They're like, I don't imagine they're terribly flexible.
I want to flick it and see if it goes.
I don't think that's a very good idea, but I wonder what they taste like.
Chicken.
Forbidden corn chip.
What the fuck is a corn chip? That sounds disgusting. Potato chips are where it's at.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
Is the whispering getting any closer or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay.
Just like silently cackling to myself in the corner.
Mina,
Yes?
do you have those things on? Are things like that on the garden? In the garden?
Yeah. Yes. Most things originate from the garden.
Are there sparks? Are there spikes flexible? They're plates.
No, they're bone.
They are bone. They are.
Yes.
Bone. Look at the spikes.
Does that mean they're crunchy?
I mean, bones are typically crunchy. I don't know if it has marrow inside. I feel like that'd be kind of weird. They seem to be more like protrusions for defense, make it harder for a predator to bite down on its spine.
I want
They're
to
more
bite it.
like fingernails on steroids.
They're like fingernails on steroids. Am I on steroids? Is that
No.
Are you a fingernail?
Is that one of the things that? Is that one of my one of the additives? I don't think so. I'm starving. Why did you have to talk about chips?
I really want to crunch on that plate.
Maybe later. Maybe the opportunity will be given to us.
The whispers do not move any closer. However, they do move. And as you watch this dinosaur kind of stand back from the river having its fill, you hear it make a loud call, and I need everybody who's asleep to make a perception check at disadvantage.
Why a Oh.
Because they're asleep.
A fucking Stegosaurus bugle?
So do I roll a normal one since I have my advantage on hearing?
Is anybody
Yeah.
Is anybody having like flashbacks to the most underrated fucking film of all time, Dinosaur? The iguanodon bugling. Just
Traumatized, you mean?
you mean fucking traumatized. Also, I saw a video on TikTok about the Carnotaurus waving his arms as a fucking display. I'm sorry.
Everybody but Alaric wakes up, and you all manage to look over at this massive dinosaur, this creature that you've never seen before, as several, again, all fours creatures move towards it, and you watch as this multiple group, it's probably about 4 or 5, advance onto the Stegosaurus, or whatever type of dinosaur it is, and you hear snarling and clawing and the sounds of flesh rending as the Stegosaurus like whips its tail around and smacks whatever this creature is, and it makes a loud call. And then you see in unison about 10 appendages raise up into the air off of the attacking creatures and slam down in unison onto this dinosaur. Did I get kicked?
No,
What
you're
happened
good.
to the cameras?
I don't know. You're still there.
Yeah, we can still see you.
All the cameras are black except Agni.
They don't see us?
Right? You can't see us?
Nope.
Hell yeah, I see you. Yeah, I see you. You see me?
Hell yeah, I see you.
I don't know. I
Oh,
don't
there I am.
know.
There's
Artemis is
Keli.
there.
The rest of us are dead.
Everybody's dead. Sorry. Anyway,
Can you send me a copy of that picture of the Stegosaurus, because I really like him and I
Yeah,
want
will
to
do.
keep that image forever in my collection of.
I also put a
things.
screenshot in the notes that I shared with you.
Just
Also,
hang
did
tight.
you-
I'm gonna try and fix the cams. 1 sec. Oh goodness. We're back.
I'm Keli.
Sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
I'm Athelstan again.
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
alive. I'm dead. I'm alive again.
All right. So these creatures, the ones that attacked, all seem to attack in unison with some strange appendages. The dinosaur kind of shouts and bugles, and you can hear sort of an answering bugle in the distance. And then it goes quiet for a moment. And then you hear the sounds of chewing.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Go ahead, Cedar.
With Predator's sight, I am able to see in, I think it was, it was hundreds of feet, freaking hell, but as if it were broad daylight.
Mhm.
Can I have a description of these creatures? Please.
Make a perception check because they are beyond your predator sight.
Oh, okay. I'll have to look. 5A. There we go. Okay. Perception check. It's,
Okay.
220 feet?
120 feet.
120 feet. Sorry, the text is really small.
It's all good.
Why is it so small? The ads are so big. Sorry. I don't even know what I rolled. 14.
14. So, as these creatures begin to devour the dinosaur, they are on all fours, rather large, not as large as the dinosaur itself, but you've actually seen an image of this before.
Oh. Is this, are these displacers? Displacer beasts?
Gabriella gave Keli a portrait of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Keli wears a cloak that's made out of one.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, literally.
Indeed.
Because he's just, it's like, why
Drives Effie insane.
literally just like looked at the postcard and he's like, why the fuck did she give you a picture of a displacer beast? I wear a cloak of displacer beast. It's like, well, yeah, but still. But Apple's the whole time he's like, these are displacer beasts.
Yeah,
Big
we
black.
seem to be out hunting. That's why we stayed away from the water.
He looks at he leans over to Sly and he's like, big black cats with spiky tentacle things. You're muted, BB.
I very
Uh,
quietly said, I want to pet them.
I can understand the urge, but those are predators. Maybe one day, though.
So is there going to be anything left so that we could crunch?
Maybe, probably not. There's 6. 4 or 6.
Everybody can make a nature check for me. Yenrik and Kila, you can do it at advantage.
Which check? Nature?
Nature.
Natural.
Friggin' 12.
Everybody except me, because
I
apparently
rolled a 13.
19.
Who want
That
my
was got a dirty 20.
dice to do something cool like Agnes?
You have to pay for them.
You have to pay for it.
Lame.
All right, so Breeze, Yenrik, and Atlas. You guys know that these creatures, they do hunt in packs sometimes, but they're usually very small prides, like 3 or 4. To see 4 or 5, maybe even 6 work in unison the way that they did is very odd. More often, especially with larger foe, they play cat and mouse. They'll kind of like come in, attack, and then run back to try and like coax the creature into more difficult terrain. To see it go down like that is odd.
Who
Atlas
watches
like
the
nervously. Atlas nervously tells everybody that.
How's the
That how
how's the
Displacer Beast-
general? Sorry.
Is that how Displacer Beast work in your world, Yenrik? Or are they supposed to be, you know, more like cat and mouse?
Well, I've only ever met one kind, and this is usually small pack.
You have any idea what the population of prey has been lately? They might be getting desperate.
They just hunt all over. And they'll eat pretty much anything.
What I'm asking is, what's the population of their prey look like? Because if they're scarce, or they're harder to find, or I don't know.
Zip through my notes. I don't know.
Check your notes, maybe. Anyway,
One book I flipped through a little bit. I don't have any notes on it.
all right. Well, everyone else should go back to bed. We'll finish our watch and we'll wake up the next watch. Don't need you dead on your feet.
you just hear Elric snoring in the background.
My gods, that man can saw logs.
He's wearing his earplugs, I guess.
Hang on,
Seems
I want to make another dinosaur quote. If I could sleep that deep, I'd be in paradise. And Mina's like, if you could sleep that deep, honey, you'd be dead. No, probably Liliana says that.
Probably.
Do it, Effie!
But she says it like all cute because she loves him so much.
You could sleep that deep, you'd be dead.
And he like kind of looks at her and he's like, and he kind of like looks at him and he's like,
All right, so everybody kind of settles back in. The rest of your watch kind of goes off without a hitch. You do
Like
notice
watching.
that as the displacer beasts complete their meal, they disappear, and so does the whispering. Left behind are bones, almost stripped completely of flesh and meat. Just bloody bits left behind on the bone.
What are the flat ones there?
Yes, the flat ones are still there.
Fucking hell, I'm hungry. You,
What if you do the dog thing and then we just ride over there really quick, bring them back?
I feel like that's a very bad idea. I like the idea, but it is also very bad. It goes against most of my instincts right now. And he like reaches into his bag and he just like roots around for a second and he just like pulls out a piece of jerky or something. He's just like, at this point it's like leather.
We're sneaky. We can do it.
Are bad influences on each other.
I know we're very sneaky, but I can catch pass without a trace on us.
And then we can find out how crunchy.
We can also wait till morning. It's not that far off. I'll let you have the femur bone.
Okay.
If you wait till morning.
Sold.
Good. Alright, that's how we pass the rest of our watch. He's just like salivating. Do I have to make any wisdom saving throws for the frenzy?
No.
Okay.
So your watch completes, and you go to wake watch 3. Who is on watch 3?
I'll do a watch.
He like kind of touches your wrist and wakes you up a little bit. He's like, "Do you have any food?"
I have some rations.
I have rations, but thanks anyway. I appreciate you. Would you like to take the third watch?
Sure.
Who else is going on with him? With Rob. I mean, with them, Breeze. Sorry, you're not there, Rob.
I
Are you
hope
sure?
not.
I deal with it.
Atlas will if Alaric doesn't want to.
When was the last time? Well,
I was gonna say if you can wake him up.
Last 2 times Alaric and Breeze have actually just the last time.
The last 2 times that you two were on a watch together, something weird fucking happened. I think we got attacked by harpies.
well, the
And
third
then-
time's a charm.
To be fair, the first time it was Valish.
True.
I feel like we've been on watch before together, and before Liliana came, and
Well, anytime he's on watch with Liliana, they end up boning and not paying attention to anything, which is wonderful. I love it because some really sick ass roleplay comes out of it. I'll take either or at this point. If
Up to you guys.
So wake
Atlas-
Alaric up then.
yeah, Athelstan just kind of like kind of nudges him at first. He like pokes him. And he gets really close. Alaric.
He's
Just like-
snoring. Out
he just
cold. Oh no. We'll say that Wet Willy wakes you up, Alaric.
What?
Well, I'll be damned, that worked. Will
What?
you keep Breeze company on watch?
What?
You need to just like kind of reaches into your ears and just plucks them out. It's your watch.
Oh.
And then just like literally just like falls backwards into where Breeze was laying and where it's warm and just goes to sleep.
All right, I need a perception check from Alaric or Breeze, or one at advantage.
I think I have +5, so.
yeah, you're good. Take it.
First, I didn't know what he was saying what for, and I was like, oh yeah. Ah. Yes, and baby.
All right, that's a 22 for the perception check. So your watch, you're a little confused, Alaric, mainly because there's suddenly this large sort of mass next to the water about 140 feet away from the bubble. And you don't know where it came from, but it's big and it's not moving.
I think something's dead.
Yeah, the dino. Oh, yeah, you were asleep.
Some got ate.
Some got it real good.
Damn.
You just hear Athelstan's stomach growl.
Well, I guess it wasn't by him.
No, there were like
That's indigestion.
6 displacer beasts all at the same time.
Oh, crap. He reaches up and turns on his cannon just to make sure.
Make the Wally sound.
I can't.
No, I know you can't. Cedar. I meant Cedar.
Wally. That's about all I got right now. Nice.
Did it come through?
A little bit.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So, about halfway through your watch, the whispering starts again. It's still...
He definitely told them about that. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm assuming so. It's still unintelligible. It's still decently far away, not enough to kind of worry you, but it's enough to be disconcerting. And that all over feeling of being watched has not faded, even after you've rested. Which is odd in and of itself, because you're inside the bubble, and the bubble cannot be seen through from the outside. That said, Ebb was able to see through it. But Ebb's also a dragon.
Maybe there's another dragon.
Oh, man.
The sun begins to rise, and even through the thick canopy of trees above, you can feel that heat coming in through the bubble. Not acting like a magnifying glass or anything, you're not ants. You're just aware that the outside air is changing. The rest of your party wakes as the bubble begins to dissipate, leaving you in that moist, humid atmosphere.
Athelstan and I are like ready to run, like, oh.
Just like immediately just like sits up and like grabs your arm and shakes you.
Oh, I was already awake.
Oh yeah, he just like sits up and just we're just both immediately like, can we
Ulrich
go?
is
Can we go investigate the dinosaur, the Stegosaurus bones, please, please? Watch our backs.
Please,
Check the
please,
traps.
please.
I'm
Ulrich.
only asking and saying please out of courtesy.
Are you going to be stealthy?
Yes.
Of course.
What were you trying to say,
Okay.
Alaric?
Yeah, sorry, Alaric.
I was going to say, as it starts heating up, Ulrich's going to cast Ray of Frost on his hat. Built-in air conditioning.
There's
Nice.
just like steam coming off of his hat.
It's definitely more
Amazing.
comfortable.
I'm sorry?
Amazing.
Definitely more comfortable.
Did you say something, Rob?
You're what?
Nothing other than
I thought I heard somebody say something other than Nafi. That's why I'm like...
I
what?
said amazing.
It's beautiful. I need this to be drawn. Fan artists out there, draw the hat of cooling.
I love how Artemis takes that on as, oh, that means me. No,
Yeah,
not anybody else, just me.
You're not the only fan artist out there.
Fine, somebody else can fucking do it.
You know you're gonna do it anyway. Can we have a contest? The hat of cooling.
I'm gonna pick my spells. Y'all go eat some dinosaur bones.
All right, I need a stealth check then from you, from Cy and Athelstan. And anybody else going to investigate the bones.
I can cast Pass Without a Trace, but I feel like we should probably save it. What do you think? Party, what do you think?
Wait.
Probably save it.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see if we can be somewhat stealthy. Oh, your dice is
Nope.
pink. Damn.
Sleight of hand. What?
That's not what I meant to roll.
I'm gonna. Oh! It looked cocked for me.
Yeah,
That's a
that was
dirty-
cocked.
Yeah, that's a dirty 20.
So between the three of you, you feel very stealthy, and you make your way towards the bones.
Athelstan is just going on all fours.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
You make it over, and you can see that the bones have pretty much been stripped. There's some gore and blood left on them, and there's some like intestinal tract that's been left behind, but that's about it.
Don't eat the
I'm just here for the crunch, guys.
Don't eat that. Not the intestines. Bad bacteria, acids.
Question.
Answer.
I was promised the femur bone.
Yeah.
How big is this compared?
Very big.
It's probably your size or larger.
He like picks it up and he picks up one of them and hands it to you.
Just
Make a strength check.
Both
of you.
joking, but okay. It'll be. We both try to lift it up.
Wait, where's the strength one? Oh, there it is.
Main
Is it ability?
page.
STR?
13.
Yep.
I fart.
All right, so between the two of you, you managed to get it upright.
Look at the size of this thing.
Do you bite it?
Yes. No. Yes. Athelstan, do we bite it?
If you don't, I will.
On the count of 3?
1, 2, 3.
So you dig your teeth in, and because this hasn't been sun bleached or anything, it's still a little bit malleable. So
He's
you
like-
get a
he's
little
like-
bit of a...
He's like peeling those layers off, and like the bone, chicken bone and stuff like that. He's like, "How's it taste, Daffy? This is your moment. You get to decide what it tastes like.
A little
This
salty.
is your world."
This is just the bone, though. It's not meat.
Yeah, I know, but like,
It's a little salty.
there's like,
Um,
tendon on there.
Yeah. It has this sort of gristle to it. And it tastes a little bit like frog's legs. Which, as we all know, tastes like chicken.
Okay.
It's like foul, like chicken.
We
chicken?
have to, for science. Crunch. Crunch, crunch.
Crunch, crunch.
How big are the... I'm assuming the spiky things are also huge.
Yeah, if you were to like lie down on one and go spread eagle, you would not be able to touch the edges.
Oh my god! Like her or me?
Even for you, it might be a bit of a stretch.
He's like slide. This is so fucking cool. Is there, is there anything small enough for him? Any bone small enough, or shard, or scale? Anything for a piece of skin leather? Anything that he could take with him? He wants it so bad.
Just break something off.
Were you going for a pun there, Offie?
No, I wasn't. A couple of the spikes from like the back of the head are smallish enough to be transportable.
Oh, they're scoots. It's like a scoot.
Sure.
There you go.
He puts it on your head. Like,
Hey, does
There's
it
also
crop,
like the
though?
claws.
Ooh, I
It's
want
like-
one of those.
was there? You said there was a bit of meat, like not meat, but like something fleshy.
Yeah, like just strips of flesh that were on like the rib cage that didn't get eaten.
He'll claw into that and like peel it off and like sniff it to see what like he wants to get the scent of displacer as much as he possibly can, even
Okay.
like maybe like the scent of saliva, or like if there's poison when it comes to eating them, because I don't think he would know that much about them.
Sure. Make a make a survival check.
I can just do that thing. Where is it? Fucking hell. Like detect poison, but also yeah. I mean, for the roleplay aspect of it, detect what? Sorry, you said nature.
Survival check.
Oh. 11? I'm rolling great today, guys.
You have a very particular palate. If you were to eat this without cooking it, you'd probably be okay. The rest of your party, though, for the most part, as far as you're aware, they wouldn't eat it cooked.
More for me. He's like peeling it off.
You do get the scent of the displacer beast beneath the smell of the dinosaur. They smell a little bit woodsy, like bonfire.
Yeah, I was gonna say those. I almost like imagined like almost like smoky and gunpowder, or like
A little bit, yeah.
like fire.
And there's almost like this oily scent to them as well.
Smell that.
Sorry, my nose is actually blocked IRL.
Like I was thinking because he's over here like
Sounded like an elephant.
That's what I was thinking it was too.
What am I smelling for?
It's like powder, like black powder, like the snap of fire,
Gunpowder?
but oil. Yeah.
It is a familiar scent. Like you have a Lark around and he handles black powder. But you also were in the presence of Tommen, who basically bathes in it. So it is a very familiar smell, that sort of ozony, musty smell of black powder. But
Just
the oil after is very odd. Oil in general doesn't generally have a smell, but you get this sort of like slick sensation in your nostrils as you smell it.
I'm just like impatiently waiting for Athelstan to be done so that we can go get the thing.
The plate? Oh.
I'm waiting.
Oh, you're
I'm
waiting
being patient.
Oh, you're waiting for me. Oh. He like hangs the strips on the ribs and he's like, well fuck it, let's go try it out.
Teamwork. We're
You
in this
might-
together, bestie.
Now be aware. You might break your teeth.
I'll gently. I'll bite. If I could bite the strongest bone in the body, I'm sure it's fine.
These are the plates. These are those were exposed. Those ones were on the inside.
I'm not here for science. I'm here for crunch.
Okay. How about a nib?
I'll be
First.
gentle.
Okay, we go over.
Okay.
How satisfying.
Not as satisfying as you hoped. It's sort of like biting a really thick fingernail, like the big toenail.
People bite their own toenails.
I'm assuming so.
I'm gonna go back to the big bone.
Yeah, it was I'm glad that we tried it, but it was not very crunch. It was more like
And I don't mean Gordon.
Yenrik, what are you doing? Sorry, Keeley. What were you gonna say?
You were talking to Yenrik. It's fine.
What were you gonna say, Bish?
Just that, like, she was praying this whole time while they're doing this.
Okay, just picking your spells or something else?
Checking up on her son.
Yeah.
Helicopter
Checking in.
parent.
I was just sitting there taking notes.
Okay. Breeze?
Breeze, it tastes like chicken.
That's great.
But it stinks of
Yeah,
displacer beast.
Yeah, just sort of waiting there, just ready to take out anything if they start to. If I see anything move over the, like where the stuff was before.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Nope.
No. Not with a 4. Everything's fine.
Okay.
Probably
He'll-
fine.
He'll salt the strips for now, and when it's a little safer to actually have a fire or something later, so he'll salt it for now.
Okay.
When we make camp for the night, I have something that I can do for us tonight.
What?
Just a spell that I remembered how to do.
Okay. He breaks and he like goes to town to break the femur to try and get at the marrow because he wants to see how that is.
Make a strength check.
Oh, he's using his axes.
Make a strength check.
Oh, okay.
It's the femur.
Okay, well, different bone then.
Or, like, we can have it like propped up, and I'll be like sitting on like the other end, so that
That
there's,
was
like,
almost a 17. So the hand axe just goes thunk. Well, that's not gonna work. So he
Gone.
I
so he
think
goes.
you threw it the wrong way.
He's like, you know what? Maybe I did. And he goes, he gets it, and he just like goes to town on a different bone.
Okay. Rib bone?
Sure.
All right. That takes a little bit less nonsense. So you are able to break that and get to the marrow. And Keli, I'll say with your passive perception, and Yenrik as well, actually, because your passive is pretty high, right?
A little bit.
What's it at?
15.
Yeah, okay. With your passives, you begin to see something moving in the water. A slow swirl in the middle that moves out and out and out, heading towards the shore.
Where we are.
Everybody get away from that now.
Okay.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session,
I knew you were gonna fucking do that.
because I'm tired.
Just grabs Sly and just goes, yeet.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us for this a little bit shorter stream, but still recovering from COVID, so gotta take it easy and what have you. So
Self-care affy.
that's
You
what
got a
that's what
Stimker
I'm
for
doing.
that.
Oh, thank you. I love Stimkers. So we're gonna raid Madbird Streams. Don't forget to check us out tomorrow on HamPod. We are playing some chaotic Academia Pandaros. Remembered it off the top of my head. Go me. Let's see. We're gonna raid Madbird Streams. And don't forget to check out our new loot merch shop over on Society 6. All of our standard designs are over there, but I've thrown up a special one to sort of like, hey, look at this new shop. It's pretty. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Have a good
Buy
night,
our
everybody.
shit.